Hi everybody. I'm gonna go ahead and play again today. I'm gonna use my pearlized paints again. I saw another artist try this and I was like, oh, that's kind of cool, so I want to try it too. See how my version turns out versus theirs. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my Amsterdam paints that I already mixed up. And you want to make sure when you mix them up that they kind of have like that nice runny consistency right off of your mixing tool. So I'm just going to go ahead and spread out the black. This, I believe, is a 16 by 20 canvas. So I'm hoping I mixed enough black. I used more than what I've ever used before, because I don't usually mix up my paints. If you're new to my channel here, you know that. But we'll just go with it and see what happens. I was mixing this and wasn't sure what size canvas I was going to use, so, but it's all good. We'll figure it out as we go along. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and tilt that a little bit, and I was going to go ahead and take another popsicle stick and kind of give it a nice little pillow to pour onto. I don't need to spread around too much, because I'm going to put my pearlized paints in the center there. So I'm just going to go ahead, and this time, instead of doing them in dots, I'm going to go ahead and do them as lines. So I'm going to go ahead and put down the first line. One last line to go. Okay. And then a little while back, I found this little tool on Temu. I don't know if you can see it. There you go. And it's just like a little rake. I don't know what to call it, but I'm going to go ahead and run that through the paint and just see if I can give it some sort of dimension and give it some fun lines and stuff like that. So I'm just going to go ahead and start. Okay, then I'm going to go ahead and start tilting it. I love this pearlized paint just because you never know what color it is. I mean, I know it says on the bottle, but I mix up the cups sometimes and don't put them back in the same order, and so I just never know what color is going to be in what order. Because I don't mark them. You know, I probably should, but one day when I get like bottles and stuff and make bottles, like squirt bottles and stuff, I'll mark them, and that way I know, like, oh yeah, that's that color, that's this color. Because right now when they come out of the container, they're all light. So a few more corners to get down here. See if I can get that towards you guys. There's just some little bit down there. I want to try to get that big black spot out of the middle. Just because it's not making me happy. I think these pearlized paints are just so beautiful. I love them. So I'm going to see if I can run it down. Sorry, guys. I don't know if I'll be able to get that black spot out or not. I am liking these lines that I created with the tool. So I want to try to keep as many of those on the canvas as possible. These lines right here I'm really enjoying. I want to see if I can get the rest of them down there. And if this video cuts off before I make it down there, I'll just take a picture and show everybody. So far it's creeping down, but it's not out. And then I have this mark down here that I'm not too thrilled with, but I'll just work it for a few more moments and see what I can come up with.